Hello and welcome to Robinson Crusoe in about 3 minutes. It is a game for 1 to 4 players. It has a solo mode. Playing time is around 1 to 2 hours. It is a very complex game. You are shipwrecked, stranded on a deserted island with very few resources and no shelter to speak of. If you are lucky, there might be some supplies left in the wreckage, but most likely you will need to craft everything you need to survive. Not only that, this island does not appear normal. Strange things are happening, and you and your team need to work together to overcome the island's challenges and survive. In order to win this game, you must complete the goals listed on the scenario, and these can be dramatically different. You must also do this without any member of the team dying due to starvation, wounds, cold, or exposure. Cooperative. Players are working together to survive on the island. Worker placement. Each survivor has action markers that they use to take actions on the board. Player turn. This game is all about managing your limited resources, planning out your moves in the most efficient way possible, and dealing with calamities as they occur. First off, an event will happen. It is placed in the event order line, moving the previous event to the left. If an event leaves the line, there may be consequences, and those are shown on the bottom of the card. Then check the morale of your team and gain or lose determination points, which are used to power character skills. Then you must assign actions to the different areas on the board. Once all actions are assigned, you resolve them in a set order. You can assign actions to deal with the current event. Hunting allows you to attack any animals you have uncovered on the island. Animals frequently provide food and furs, but attacking them comes with the risk of injury. The next 3 actions use the special dice. If you assign 2 actions to a task, you do not have to roll those special dice. But if you assign only 1 action, you do. And each dice has a chance of success or failure, of getting a wound, or having a complication. Complications require you to draw an event card from the matching deck. These are almost always really bad. Explore allows you to discover new regions on the island, which may contain resources you can gather later, animals to be added to the hunt deck, discoveries, and important items for the scenario. Each region has a terrain type, and each terrain type allows you to build certain items. For example, this is a mountain, and that means the fire card is now available to build. Gather allows you to collect resources. Any resources collected are not available until all actions are completed. Build allows you to either build a new item card or enhance the shelter, improving its roof or defenses, which are needed to keep out the cold, rain, wind, and wild animals. Finally, everyone needs to eat, or they will suffer wounds from starvation. It is now the next turn. Why would you like this game? Robinson Crusoe is a brutal game that has you start with very little and endeavour to overcome the odds to survive in a hostile environment. It's a real challenge and has some excellent story moments, but most people's stories about the game are either narrowly surviving or dying horribly. It also feels like the perfect game for a solo player compared to a co-op group. While co-op could be fun, I think this is a game that really shines for those players looking for an engaging solo experience. If you like the idea of building a jungle hut in a thunderstorm with a rusty blade while trying to avoid being eaten by a tiger, this could be a game for you. The single best thing about the game is the scenarios. They are well varied and attempt to do very different things and explore different themes. Some are pure survival based, but others are more action oriented. However, the game is complex and has many different rules and systems to learn. It's not new gamer friendly, and the rulebook is a slog to work through. It's also a game that requires a thick skin, as the best laid plans in this game can be undone by an unlucky storm or disaster. For a newer game using the same core system, but set in the early stages of settling Mars, I recommend First Martians from the same designer. And for another survival themed co-op game with good solo options, I recommend This War of Mine.